Adam Lambert, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh my god, I'm so good. We just had this really awkward picture, and I wasn't sure whether Adam was doing the half smile.
What kind of face are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know.
It's so awkward. The struggle is so real. These pictures you see of everyone just stood next to celebrities, they're an absolute nightmare to orchestrate because you're like, oh, I don't look as good as Adam.
Well,
I was
and
literally
now
in
we're
my
also
head.
used to taking selfies and then editing them ourselves, all
Right.
of us, and everyone does it. You
Exactly.
know, you take 20 and you pick the best one, but when you take a picture with somebody, you don't have that luxury.
I am on the Kim Kardashian app non-stop.
What's the Kim Kardashian app?
She
Does
recommended
she have her
this
own
app. I think she does, but she also recommended one called Perfect 365. You not used that?
Oh, no, I never
Are you
used it.
you Facetune or?
I've used Facetune like 3 times because I feel
What?
Because I feel
don't believe you.
because I feel like people can clock it, and then I feel sort of like silly. Like I don't want to be the
that's
guy
what
that's
you've-
like face tuning himself.
You've got to
all the
go
time.
through all your photos ever. Facetune them
all of them, so you can't
and
clock
then
it.
no one will know.
I did just the other day. I posted one on Instagram that I like messed around with, and I
Right.
literally look like a mannequin.
Do you?
And I had my fans were going like, "You don't even look like you. What's going on?" And I'm like, oh,
Are you on some crazy LA diet?
I screwed with the face app. I mean,
It's so awful.
hello. I have like
God,
no
2015.
pores. My eyes are like bigger, I think, than usual.
Yeah, obviously change the colors.
Yeah, skin is sort of dewy. And,
Did you add a weave as well?
maybe
You can
couple
do
wefts.
that on
Yeah.
Perfect 365. You can add a
Really?
full weave.
hair?
Oh yeah, like absolute bouffon. It's
Wow.
brilliant. I don't even know what hairstyle that is. A bouffon. It's just the first hairstyle that came into my head. What is a bouffon?
Big and round.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you can add that.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
So how are you? You good?
I'm good. Yeah, it's good to be
see
back in
you.
London.
Yeah, it's amazing to have you here at Heat. Thank you for coming in. The new song hurts.
Oh yeah,
it really
cuts you right into your heart.
It does. It's
Good.
very me. Like
Aw.
it's another day, another lonely night. Ugh.
Well, that was the thing. After I put out the album, I had a lot of friends that would stop me, and they're like, "Oh, I love because the first single was out, and all my friends who go out, they're like, "Oh, it's so good. I heard it in the club. I love it." And then a lot of people kept coming up to me, going, "That Another Lonely Night. It's just." That's the one, man. That's the one that makes me cry. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, that's probably number 2 then.
I mean, it's a Netflix and chill without Netflix or chill.
Yeah. I mean, we all know that feeling. You
It's
know?
so horrible.
Everybody knows that feeling.
Yeah, but I don't want to know about it. There's so many Adeles and Sam Smiths in the world.
But that's what I love about it is that we have when we get to that chorus, there's that the production is actually really up. Like it sort of makes you want to dance, even though the lyrics are a little sad. So I feel like that could be like sort of the medicine that helps you out of that feeling.
You're
know?
right. It is a party track.
There's like a
is-
healing part about it. Yeah.
The first time I think I heard it was when you performed it at the Attitude Awards in London a month or so ago. And it obviously started off, it starts off very acoustic.
Yeah.
And then it's like boom. And it's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
It got me going at the table.
Oh, thanks.
So yeah, I'm a big fan of it. Obviously, I love like your first track as well. What do you want from me? I was saying to a friend I was meeting you today, and we were talking about how much we love that song.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really lovely to have you here. What's going on in Adam's life right now? Where do you live? Like, do you have anybody? Is this
I
song you?
live in LA. It's funny because there is a part of me that really would love to be in love again and like date somebody and be in like a cute little boyfriend situation and cuddle and all that, but I'm not in one city for more than like 5 days at a time. So I don't really know how I would do that right now. So I'm cool with being single. I'm traveling a lot. My energy's mostly into my work, and someday when everything calms down for a minute, maybe I'll be able to satisfy that empty space in my heart.
It is hard, isn't it? Like
It is
fitting
hard,
that in around work and stuff. And it sounds like a
Yeah.
massive cliche. It kind of is a cliche. Like, oh, I'm so busy with work right now.
Yeah,
just
but
can't.
I mean, and you know what? It's like I'm not complaining because I really love what I do, and I like that I get to put my energy into it, and I like that it's a full-time job. But
it'll happen when it happens.
Yeah, it'll happen when it
I think
happens.
that's a good thing.
Yeah,
it's it's definitely like you seem very confident and happy with what's going on. So I think that's important.
And I think it's like to kind of work in this business. It is a bit of a sacrifice. You have to.
It's really hard too because I don't really want to ask you that question in an interview because it's just so personal. But at the same time, it's kind of relevant to your music and everything.
Yes.
So everything you're doing is so personal. It must be very hard to also be yourself as well.
I think
makes no sense.
I
But
think
to me, it makes
it
sense.
came along at a time like with this album coming out. Like I'm in a place right now where I'm much more comfortable in my own skin than I've ever been, I think. And I feel more grounded than I've ever been. So I think the timing of that and the type of music and the things that I'm singing about, I feel okay being vulnerable now. More than I did maybe in the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah.
You feel like you can now be yourself more.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've always thought that you were yourself.
I've always been myself, but I think it took its toll in a different way before. You know what I mean? It was a little more overwhelming, and it caused a little bit of anxiety in the very, very beginning. But now it's like, all right, cool. I'm in a groove. I'm in a flow. I feel good.
I remember interviewing you years ago. I don't even know when. And they were like, you had so many little fans, and they were like, I don't know, 13-year-olds with like makeup on and stuff. And their moms were with them. It was so inspiring. So it's interesting to hear you say like that was overwhelming. But I guess it must be.
It was the beginning. It was new, and it all happened so fast, you know. And I'm not saying that I didn't enjoy it, because I had a lot of fun, and I've always been very appreciative of the people that have been supporting me, of course. But yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, I guess
so weird.
It is weird because that's
like,
the thing with these shows, isn't it? You go from American Idol, suddenly you're everywhere.
Yeah,
how that must
and
feel.
And it's exactly what I wanted. You know, this is what I want for my life. This is the career that I wanted. But it takes a second to kind of figure out how to handle it.
How does it feel then going into Queen and performing with Queen and taking Freddie Mercury's shoes? That must also be kind of scary. Like when you first got that phone call, was that crazy?
Yeah, I mean, we first started doing like kind of full shows about 4 years ago. So I had met them at the end of American Idol, and it was an instant kind of like connection. It felt like we all kind of looked at each other and went, oh, okay, this is resonating. We get it. But I needed to put out my first album and kind of do my own thing for a minute. And then we started working together. And in the beginning, I was really intimidated because I knew that fans of the band would sort of be skeptical. I mean, I was skeptical of myself. I was like, can I do this? Is this something I can handle? But there was no way I was going to say no to an opportunity like that.
No,
you know?
and
it's like something like once in a lifetime. So
yeah, and you've completely killed it. So
thanks, thank you. It's been a growing process. You know, if I look back, you know, at 4 years ago when we started, it was strong. But I think if like you look at what we did maybe 2 months ago in Brazil, for example. I think we've gelled even more. We've kind of grown into a family together, and I feel like I'm like more on the inside of the material now.
You're part of it.
Yeah, it's kind of more in second nature now, which is what you want when you get on stage. So you're not thinking too much, but you're just enjoying it.
Do you feel like you when you're doing it? Does it still feel like Adam, or do you feel like you're?
Yeah, it's me. It's always been me, but it's. Like I said, I don't feel like I'm thinking about it so hard. I think I'm just being. I'm like being in the moment more than ever with it, which is great. Yeah.
And you're headlining Isle of Wight Festival next summer. Amazing! I'm so there. My friend was like, "Oh, come!" So I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
But where are you staying? Because I can't do it with tents.
I don't know.
I can't
I'm
do
not
it.
sure.
Are you gonna camp?
It's probably not camp. I mean, I'll probably be real camp on stage, but I don't think I'm gonna be. I don't think I'm gonna actually be camping.
Well,
in
of course.
I don't know if Queen really camp. I don't think we are camp, but we don't camp.
I feel like you're bigger than camping.
But you know, I've glamped before.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's still in a tent though, isn't it?
Well,
or were you in
I
a
think
yurt?
technically, a yurt is more glampy. It's it's a little pretend. I'm in a yurt.
It's better, isn't it?
Or you know, do you do like a trailer, like a Airstream or like an RV? Like
Get a trailer, like an RV. Yeah, that would be with
I've done that before
with a swimming pool on the back. That's what you need
and
to
a helipad.
Yes.
on the roof. Yeah,
amazing.
Exactly.
I stayed in like this box and it had like a USB charger and lovely bedding, but you still have to go on the grass to get to the shower. It's just not something I'm used to.
You know, it's character building though. I think that
is
kind
it?
of stuff. Yeah.
No, people say that.
I've been to Burning Man a few times. Which is very like.
Burning Man is this crazy festival in the desert in America, and people basically there's no money. You just trade things, right? So
and it's not necessarily there's music everywhere, but it's technically an art festival.
Okay.
So like the ticket prices are sort of high, but basically all that money gets recycled and given out as grants to big artists who build these crazy structures.
So insane.
It's wild.
So you can cope with
and it's a camping situation.
Wight.
You're out there for like a week in the desert surviving.
I can't wait to see you in campsite B.
Yeah. Listen, there's going to be more greenery. It's probably going to be way easier than Burning Man. I can do this.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. You've totally got it.
I can do it.
There'll be no hair straighteners or hairspray though, so good luck.
That's fine. I don't use a hair straightener anymore. No,
okay, all right. Look, we're going to play
hair straighteners are so out.
They are. I know.
Come on.
You know what? That was my first reference.
Come on.